Microsoft?
Sure.
Did you read about this?
Sort of. I read enough.
They're coming out with an Xbox One just for you. It's dickless.
No, discless.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read.
Yeah, how embarrassing. At Gaming Groceries writes
my
in...
My face is red right now from that one.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like an airbag went off. At Gaming Groceries writes in and says, with the rumors of a discless Xbox One S coming out in May and the next Xbox to be revealed in June, do you think Microsoft's choice to put out a digital-only Xbox One leans more towards a smart move or confusing as to why they would choose to do that?
Well, I think with Xbox Live and Xbox Game Pass, a discless Xbox One actually does make sense. And, if you either don't have one already, or if you do have one with a large, digital library, and a large disc. It could maybe be a good second Xbox for certain people, I guess.
I'm assuming it's going to be cheaper than the current.
Cheaper,
offerings.
and I would assume smaller.
Right.
So if it's cheaper and smaller, maybe it's just like one you could a portable one. Again, if you have Game Pass, and it kind of makes sense to me. They added Just Cause 4 to Game Pass today. That game, I feel like, just came out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
No, I think it's a smart move. I think they're always trying to, when they put out different iterations of the console, to reduce the costs, and this seems like one of those ways. And of course, yeah, like Wombat said, they want to drive these subscription services and
get EA access.
There's many, yeah, and
Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold.
Sign up.
You get that's I think close to 250 games right there.
Yep.
What else do you need? I'm choking on nothing. Excuse me.
It's all on how they price it, right? Because there's really no reason to go that way unless it's cheaper.
Yes, that I'm assuming it's cheaper. Yes, if it's not cheaper, then no, that's a dumb idea. What's cheap? What do we think the price should be?
I don't know. What's a 1S going for these days?
I don't know.
I have too many Xboxes.
$250 would be my guess.
Right.
$300, right? 1S,
what?
1 terabyte 1S.
200
is
$200.
300. 1 terabyte one is
Walmart looking right now.
Oh,
$206.
Oh, the one I'm looking at has Fortnite included, but that's free.
Right, but it comes with something probably.
Okay, Fortnite's driving the price up there.
It comes with the
it looks like
the
500 gigabyte one though is supposed to be $250.
So it's going to be. But here's one that's 200.
Let's see how much it is at the Best Buy. Best Buy, it's $299.
That's with Fortnite.
Yeah, that's the 1 terabyte.
But with
the 1 terabyte
Minecraft it's $250.
It's for $250. Yeah, so between $250 and $299.
This one's got to come in under.
It's got to be
under 200, right?
$199.99.
That doesn't seem like that great of a value though for.
I don't necessarily think that is. I think if they really want to go for value, you got to look at between $150 or even $179.
What about a free? What they offered a free month of Game Pass before, right?
Maybe 6 months of Game Pass.
That seems like a lot of months.
It does, but it's still less than a year. 6 months is less than a year, right, Chip?
It is. Yeah, you sure?
Is it going to be really small? Because
that's what I'm wondering. Is it going to be
that could
tiny?
Be more attractive if it's smaller. People like small form factor on these things.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I could see you wanting something like that.
Me?
A little one that you could keep in your living room.
I already have one.
I don't think the drive is taking up much space, to be honest, in these machines. I don't think.
Well, it's got the mechanics and the drawer and the other.
They're small and they don't generate a lot of heat, so I don't think it's got I would imagine it's about the same size because it's mostly about heat management on the graphics.
You're not going to hear the whirring anymore of the disk drive.
I don't hear that.
Yeah, no one does.
Only in PlayStation. Actually, I don't know what I'm listening to in my PlayStation. Something loud. Fans probably. So no, I bet you it's about the same, right, Shipwreck? I mean, you're the engineer. I
haven't looked inside of one of these, but I mean,
but you know what a disk drive is, and you know how much space they take up. It's not a lot of space, right?
It's some
And
some
how much
space.
does the hard drives take up?
Well, you need the hard drive.
I know, I'm saying, but how
Right.
much space?
The same
does that
space
take?
they're pretty much the same space as the disk drive.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say, because theirs can be fairly large. That's where I'm going with that. I understand you need it. That wasn't.
I think really for these things, I mean, look, it's mostly you need to have. You're having a fucking computer in there that's generating a lot of heat, and it's got power requirements, and those things take up space.
Yep. So how small can it go? Is
They're
the
pretty-
question.
The 1S is pretty small already.
And this will be smaller, or maybe just thinner. I don't know.
I bet you it's going to be slightly smaller than the 1S, but not significantly so. That's my prediction. Thank you.
I think it's going to be the size of my butt.
So gigantic.
The biggest
Fucking-
console on the market.
Dude, my butt has gotten so big from going to Orange Theory and playing table tennis. Not so big, but I used to have no butt, and now I have a butt.
So I'm
What do you think of
looking
that?
at the inside of here.
How dare you?
Right.
Oh,
Let me copy this picture in there so you can see, or just look up Xbox One S inside assembly, and you'll see that the disk drive does take up a fairly large portion of the inside of a 1S, like
a 1S.
like a quarter of it.
So maybe that could. We'll see if they come out
At
and
least-
say 25% smaller.
Right.
It's an image.
Yeah, than images, and you can see that
Oh, here it
that
is.
big gray box.
iSupply. Optical drive controller. Yeah, optical drive assembly.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing in the box.
No, it's not.
It's the second biggest thing in the box.
No, it's not. Look at the heatsink and cooler assembly and the fan assembly.
That's on. Yeah, it's the same size as
You're
that
looking at the-
practically.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. It's not, but you still, I don't know. I stand by my statement. Prove me wrong, Microsoft.
If you can redesign that PCB that everything's on underneath,
I can't.
you could cut this almost in half.
We'll find out together.